Tom, hope work's going well. Is now a good time?
Yeah, I'm free. Would you prefer a call?
No, messaging is fine. It's something we can handle over text.
What's up?
Just wanted to check about the plans for this weekend. We still need to clean out the garage.
Can we push that back? I've got some errands to run.
That's fine. Actually, the main thing I wanted to ask about, you know that refrigerator we bought last weekend? You handled the delivery arrangements, right? I forgot to ask when it's coming, since they're taking away our old fridge and I need to clear it out. I was thinking about planning our grocery shopping too.
Oh, that. Don't worry, Mom said she'll handle clearing out the old fridge.
What? Your mom?
You know what they say about experience being the best teacher. Mom says she can clean out the fridge in no time.
That doesn't make sense. Why would your mom need to clean out our fridge?
She offered to help.
Hold on. Why involve your mom? This is our responsibility. We shouldn't burden her. She's busy enough.
She's retired. She has plenty of time.
That's not the point. We can handle our own household tasks.
What are you talking about? Sure, it'd be best if we did it ourselves, but we can't manage it next Monday.
Monday? The fridge is coming next Monday?
Yeah, scheduled for delivery between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m.
Hold on, we're both at work during those hours.
That's why I asked Mom to handle it. She said she's fine with it.
We could have it scheduled for the weekend, or I could have taken a half day.
Mom's already agreed to do it.
It's our fridge. We can't make your mom clean it out and wait for the delivery. That's not right.
Oh, right. I forgot to tell you.
Tell me what?
The fridge we bought is actually from my parents' house.
For your parents? Wait, what do you mean?
Their old fridge isn't cooling well anymore.
But we spent 3 hours at the store choosing one for our kitchen.
Their old fridge isn't cooling well anymore, and Mom's been complaining about it. She mentioned wanting someone to get her a new one, so that we could give it as a gift from both of us. Gotta take care of our parents, right?
But we measured our kitchen space, and you had me pick one that would work well for me.
It was easier to have you choose. You know more about these things.
You should have told me it was for your parents while we were shopping.
Mom wanted one about the same size as ours, so I used our measurements as a reference. Of course, I checked their kitchen space too. I had you pick it because I figured a housewife would know what features would be most useful for Mom.
I thought we were replacing our fridge, so we're not getting a new one?
Ours still works fine.
Well, you could have mentioned this before we spent 3 hours shopping.
I thought you enjoy helping pick something for Mom.
We just gave them a dishwasher last month.
Well, their appliances are getting old. We've been giving them new appliances bit by bit. And Mom's been really grateful, saying it's made housework much easier. Perfect way to show our appreciation.
Show appreciation? You could have told me this beforehand.
I forgot to mention it.
That's a pretty big thing to forget.
Not that big of a deal.
You could have said something when we were paying. I thought it was for our house, so I didn't question using our joint account.
It's our gift to my parents, so using our money isn't a problem.
Our money should be discussed together before making big purchases.
We can afford it.
What about my parents? We never do anything for them.
That's because you never plan anything.
That's not true. I suggested helping them with their bathroom renovation.
That was too expensive.
When I do plan something, you always find a reason to reject it.
That's not true. We just went on that trip.
Trip? You mean when we stayed one night at my parents' house for New Year's? That barely cost us anything besides gas. They even provided all the meals.
Haven't you heard of time is money? I spent my time going there.
Spent your time?
Well, that's that, and this is this.
What's that supposed to mean?
I want to do things for my mom, so I researched and take action. That's all. If you want to do things for your parents, you can do the same. Besides, you married into my family, so it's normal to prioritize your in-laws over your own parents.
That's an outdated way of thinking.
It's tradition.
I want to care for both families equally.
I need to get back to work. Let's end this conversation here.
Tom, wait. Sarah, hello. The fridge just arrived. They took away the old one and installed the new one. It's absolutely perfect. Hi, Martha. I'm glad it arrived safely. I wanted to send you photos right away. The delivery men were so professional. Well, that's good to hear. Did everything fit properly? Looks like it was made for the space. I mentioned wanting a new fridge, but I never expected it to happen so quickly. Tom is such a good son. I heard you helped choose it. Yes, I picked what I thought would be the most practical. You have such good taste, dear. The layout is perfect. Well, I'm glad you like the design. It's exactly what I needed. The large freezer is especially helpful. You know, it's just my husband and me now, so we often don't need to freeze leftovers. Tom and I are the same way. Our freezer is always packed. This will help prevent food waste. That's what I was thinking when I chose it. The adjustable shelves should help too. Oh yes, I've already arranged everything perfectly. I'm glad it's useful. By the way, how's the dishwasher working out? We have similar kitchen space, so I was thinking of getting the same model for our house if you're happy with it. Dishwasher? The countertop one we sent you last month. I'm not sure what you mean, dear. Tom said he got you a countertop dishwasher last month with installation. Well, that's strange. We don't have a dishwasher. What? Well, washing dishes can be hard on my hands at my age. It's just the two of us, so it's manageable. We don't need anything fancy like that. But Tom specifically said... Said what, dear? Oh, I see. Besides, I prefer washing by hand to make sure everything's properly clean. I must have misunderstood about the dishwasher. Could it be... You know, I've been feeling guilty that Tom keeps giving us presents. Maybe he gave the dishwasher to your parents. No, they got a built-in dishwasher when we renovated our kitchen. Oh, that's right. I remember now. Their kitchen looks lovely. Thank you, Martha. Oh, that's nice. I'd love to renovate our kitchen too, but it's so expensive. We need to replace our car soon too. Money never seems to stretch far enough. That's very true. We're trying to save, but repairs keep coming up. I understand completely. Since you're both working, I'm sure you and Tom are fine, but make sure to save for the future. Will do. Please let me know if there are any issues with the fridge. I'll contact the store. Thank you for everything. Tom, I need to ask you something. Are you on break?
I'm in the car. My colleague is driving.
Messages will work then. Your mom thanked me for the fridge, and during our chat, I mentioned the dishwasher from last month.
Oh?
She seemed confused.
About what?
She said they don't have a dishwasher. You told me we sent one as a gift. What's going on?
Oh, crap. You mentioned that to her?
Was I not supposed to?
There were some delivery issues, so it hasn't arrived yet. I wanted to keep it a surprise until it arrived.
A month is a long time for delivery delays.
Supply chain issues. You know how it is.
But you never mentioned any updates.
I wanted to see Mom's surprise reaction. Now the surprise is ruined.
Sorry about that.
It's fine. Don't worry, the dishwasher will arrive at my parents' house eventually.
When exactly?
Soon. They'll contact me.
Okay, I won't mention it to your mom anymore.
Thanks.
I also wanted to discuss something.
What is it?
It's about my parents.
What about them?
Both my parents are turning 60 this year, and I'd like to get them something.
60?
Yes, it's a milestone birthday for both of them.
That's still months away, right?
I was thinking we could gift them a spa vacation package from both of us.
A spa package? That sounds expensive.
I found a really nice couples retreat.
That's fine, but we just bought the dishwasher and fridge. And I'm planning to buy a car, so I can't contribute much.
What? A car?
I can maybe give $50.
That's all? I've contributed thousands for your parents.
Well, it's from our joint account.
Which I contribute to.
But we need to be careful with spending right now.
You didn't seem careful when buying the fridge.
Can't spend money we don't have.
But you're planning to buy a new car. I've seen all the brochures at home, and you've been visiting the dealership.
That's why we need the money. We can't spend it elsewhere.
When were you planning to tell me about the car?
When everything was finalized.
You're taking out a loan, right?
Yes, but don't worry about the details.
I should worry. We're married.
Well, we need to prepare the parking space too. A nice car needs a carport.
Carport?
A covered parking space.
I haven't heard anything about this.
It's just being installed in my parents' house, so I didn't think I needed to mention it.
Your parents... Wait, please don't tell me you're not replacing our car, but your parents' car?
Their car is getting old.
Is this really happening?
Mom mentioned wanting to replace their car, so that's the plan.
Again, you never told me about this.
It wasn't finalized yet.
But you've been making plans.
Been asking Mom what kind of car she wants and visiting dealerships with her.
Without telling your wife?
I was going to tell you eventually.
This is unbelievable. But the loan application was for both of us, right?
Just paperwork.
That affects both our credit scores.
Well, it's for our parents. A car loan between us is no big deal. Mom will be happy. We need to do this much for our parents.
Are you sure this is okay? Can you afford that?
The $100 monthly payment is totally manageable. That's all I need to pay extra each month to make our parents happy. Plus, if we take good care of them now, we'll inherit everything later. Think of it as an investment.
So you're buying their inheritance?
Don't put it that way.
I see.
You're being too negative about this.
And you're being too casual about our finances.
Actually, we're about to finalize the contract. Just need signatures for the loan. We can get the car delivered. I can't wait to see Mom's surprised face.
When exactly were you planning to tell me about this?
After it was done. You always overthink things.
Maybe you underthink them.
It's going to work out fine. My parents needed the car urgently, so I went to the dealership after work and signed for the car. It would have been complicated to do a joint loan with you, so I took it out in my name only. You can just give me the money each month, same as a bank transfer. I've drafted a contract for how much you'll pay me monthly. Sign it when I get home.
I've already signed something.
What?
Something more important.
What are you talking about?
Divorce papers.
What?
You heard me.
Is this some kind of joke?
I left the divorce papers on the living room table. Once you sign and submit them to the courthouse, our divorce will be final.
Sarah, you can't be serious.
I am.
Wait a minute. What's this about? I didn't hear anything about this.
Just like I didn't hear about half the financial decisions you've been making.
Is this about the car?
I've had enough of money being taken without my knowledge. I am filing for divorce. I've packed my things and I'm moving out. The house is your responsibility now.
You're overreacting. Come home and we could talk about this.
I am not coming back.
Hold on. Why are we suddenly talking about divorce? Is it because I'm doing too much for my parents?
That's part of it. You act like just visiting my parents counts as filial duty. It's not about spending money, but you don't show any care for my family.
We can work this out.
There's more.
We have loans to pay. There's solar panels and the car.
Funny you should mention those. I've talked to a lawyer about the solar panel and battery loans to make sure I won't have to pay. And since you took out the car loan in your name only, I am not responsible for that either.
But you agreed to the solar panels.
I talked to your parents before signing the divorce papers about you.
What?
They had some interesting things to say.
What did you tell them?
I asked them about the solar panels and we came to an agreement. Even if I legally have to keep paying for the solar panels, your parents agreed to cover my portion.
But this was our gift to them.
They'll pay it from what they were saving to leave you in their will.
What? That's my inheritance money.
You won't be getting any inheritance.
Why not? After everything I've given them.
You mean after everything you've claimed to give them?
What are you talking about?
You've given just as much to your girlfriend.
I don't know what you mean.
Things didn't add up with the dishwasher story. A month's delay for a small countertop dishwasher makes no sense. Especially since we'd already paid. Plus, your mom never even wanted one.
Well, but washing dishes is hard on her hands.
Stop lying. I got suspicious and made a list of all the gifts you said we sent your parents. I had your mom verify them.
How would you do that?
Half of them never reached your parents. I spent a week investigating, and you've been lavishing gifts on your mistress. That designer bag we bought for your mom's birthday, your girlfriend was carrying it.
Oh, that could be a coincidence. Besides, she's just a junior colleague. We often do sales calls together.
Interesting how you knew exactly which woman I was talking about when I hadn't specified.
Well, she's the only female colleague I work with.
Should I share the photos I have?
What photos?
I have definitive evidence of the affair from your lunch break 3 days ago and yesterday evening.
You're lying.
Want me to describe the hotel? Regarding compensation for adultery, my lawyer will be in touch. Also, you'll be repaying my share of all the money you spent on your girlfriend under the guise of gifts for your mother.
Wait! I just took out an $800 monthly car loan.
Not my problem anymore. It's ridiculous that you paid for me to pay $700 while you only paid $100 just because I earn more.
It's for our parents.
You've always made me pay more even though it's your parents, not mine. Don't count on my money anymore.
I chose that expensive car because I thought I only had to pay $100. I can't afford the credit card bills or even our rent alone.
Sounds like you were living beyond your means, and half of it was going to your affair anyway.
I have to pay for dates, hotels, and meals with her on my credit card. I can't afford any more expenses.
You just openly admitted to the affair.
Huh?
That'll be great evidence for the divorce settlement. Thanks.
Wait, Sarah, I don't want a divorce. The junior colleague thing is just casual. Besides, she has a fiancé. It's just fun until she gets married.
So it's not just cheating, you're both cheating? That is awful. I'm glad I discovered your true nature. We have been married 3 years. Better to end it before the wound gets deeper.
You're making a mistake. I don't want a divorce.
I just want my income.
It's not true. I can get a raise no matter what I do.
I want physical distance from you now. From here on, we'll communicate through our lawyers. I have a lot to sort out.
Please, Sarah, reconsider. I'll do things for your parents next time.
There won't be a next time.
At least let me explain.
Everything you say will be through our lawyers from now on. His attitude of doing things for them regarding my parents was also a decisive factor in the divorce. Looking back, I should have seen the signs earlier. He always treated my parents like an obligation rather than family. Afterward, our divorce was finalized. The joint loans were dissolved with my ex-husband's agreement. His parents cut ties with him after learning he used them as a cover for his affair. The hardest part was telling my in-laws the truth. They had always treated me like a daughter. When they learned how Tom has been using their name to cover his affair expenses, they were devastated. Tom tried to deny everything at first, but the evidence was overwhelming. The credit card statements showed a clear pattern. Every time he claimed to be buying something for his parents, there would be matching charges at restaurants and hotels. His girlfriend's fiancé also found out, resulting in 2 separate compensation claims. The fiancé contacted me after discovering their affair, and we shared evidence through our lawyers. I received settlement money from both my ex-husband and his girlfriend, and he has to repay my share of all the money he spent on his girlfriend in monthly installments. His parents chose to support me through the divorce. They even testified about the gifts Tom claimed to have given to them that they never received. The judge took this into consideration when determining the settlement. The car loan he took out in his name became his responsibility entirely. His parents sold the car immediately and used the money to pay off their part of the solar panel loan that they had been deceived into accepting. In the end, it wasn't about the money, it was about the betrayal, not just of me, but of both our families. He used his parents' love and trust as a cover for his affair, while dismissing and disrespecting my parents entirely. Looking back, I'm grateful I discovered everything when I did. 3 years is enough time to learn who someone truly is, but not so long that you can't start over. My former mother-in-law still calls me sometimes. She apologized for not noticing her son's behavior sooner, but I told her that she had nothing to apologize for. She was deceived just as much as I was. The divorce taught me something important. Real family doesn't keep score of what they do for each other. They just care for each other equally and openly. Tom never understood that. I've moved forward with my life now. My parents helped me find a new apartment, and I'm focusing on my career. Sometimes the best thing you can do is recognize when something isn't right and have the courage to end it.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.